everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, and our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. So with Malone on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga out there with Green, then it's Thompson, then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Curry in at the point. And for Seattle, Kevin Porter is out there with Thompson, and it's Durant, and there's Embiid. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Porter into the lane. Can't hit from in close. Here's Curry. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Kevin Durant.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Thompson finds Embiid over Drummond, and there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Thompson.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
Outside, Green. Kuminga the pass to Green. 5 to shoot. Seattle grabs the miss. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Green the pass to Kuminga. Here's Curry. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And there's the call on Curry.
Stephen Curry.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Green with the block.
Oh, wow. He gets that right at the rim. Just perfect timing by Green on that block.
On defense, the Warriors. And here's KD for three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Thompson. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Green, no luck.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Pass to Thompson. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Drummond. The shot missing. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Durant with a wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Durant's got 6.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
And Thompson sends it back. He takes it in, and Thompson throws it down.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Curry from deep three-point land, and it's Seattle with the rebound. Here's Embiid. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Here's Kuminga, and again, it's the Warriors missing. Seattle leading by 4. Porter passes to Embiid. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Yeah, you can throw that lob wherever you want to. Kuminga's going to rise to the occasion and get his hands on it.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Seattle. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. From deep, Green, Kevin Durant with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That three off the mark. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 4.
And all these guys can take flight now. Green's athleticism there, exceptional.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 5.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Now here's Porter. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Thompson with it. Picked up by Thompson. Curry fires from way outside. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Embiid with the screen on Curry. Porter kicks to Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, GA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
Well, Warriors making a switch here. Poole's checked in, and so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Vassell, he's checked in for Seattle. Harper comes in for Porter. Poole outside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell. Six on the shot clock. Here's Kuminga. Seattle grabs the miss.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Thompson with the bucket.
That is well done by Thompson. Off the bounce, creating space to get into his shot.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Seattle. Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Drummond finds Poole. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Embiid with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Oh!
That's as good as it gets. Woo!
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Warriors. And Bernie Simons comes in for Stephen Curry.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. He's really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
Now here's Porter. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. For 3, Durant. Warriors with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Poole looking it over. Shoots over Vassell. And again, no good by Golden State. Seattle leading by 5. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre.
Kelly.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Harper dishes to KD. Fires the three. Drops in the tray. Durant's got 9.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Here's trouble. Oh, he would not be denied.
What a burst.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Now here's Porter. And here's KD for 3. It's rebounded by Poole.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will. Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Harper the pass to Embiid, stolen by Thompson. And now Poole pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it goes down 2 points. And now just a 2-point Seattle lead. Here's Vassell. It's Durant on the wing. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Vassell wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Outside, Simon. Pass to Poole. This one for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Cranes the three-pointer. KD's got 12.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
Thompson outside. A 3-ball. Nice D from Porter. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Seattle. They're leading by 8. The tray. And another 3 for Seattle.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
And here's Poole for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Here's Durant. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Over Drummond. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Now, here's Durant. 15 points in the game. Oubre pulls it in. They could use a bucket, and Klay Thompson hits from deep. He's got 8.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And so it's Seattle. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Seattle.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Oubre, Jordan Poole is out there with Anthony Simon. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Moses Malone. He's checked in for the Warriors.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's his first foul.
Really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. The Warriors also with a sub. Klingon, he's checked in for Moses Malone. And Poole puts up a deep 3. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Harper in the corner from outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Harper's got his second bucket tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Simons kicks to Kuminga. Oubre against Harper. Oubre bounce pass. Lob pass to Oubre. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. For me, guys.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Green, he's checked in for Donovan Klingon. Guarded by Green. Vassell outside. Green with the block.
How about the defensive IQ from Green? He just understands where he has to be at all times. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Simons. Michael Porter making his last shot to end the run. That one drops for him. Simons has got 5 points so far.
It took a little time for Simons to kind of come into his own, but now he's playing with supreme confidence. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Harper against Simons. And the shot is good. Simons has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Here's Harper. Green with the block.
Well, you can't be that predictable around Draymond Green, a former defensive player of the year.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Tim, quite the character, this Jordan Poole. His personal style is like his flashy game.
Well, Kevin, he loves his fashion, and he's a passionate cat owner. Characters like him make the league fun, and it gives fans more to engage with than just basketball.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Porter passes to Harper. Porter against Kuminga. Porter inside. No good, unable to end this run. Warriors trail by 11. Green finds Poole. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Vassell. Here is Porter. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Shot clock at 5. Devin Vassell, and that's good. Vassell's got his third basket of the night.
He's picking up right where he left off from beyond the arc this quarter.
Thompson for the triple. And the Warriors, another three.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
Warriors on D, 11-point game. Simmons sets a screen for Harper. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Now here's Curry. He's got 6. And Green slams it in.
Well, a lot of miles on those legs, but Green can still get up occasionally to flush it.
Vassell with it. Now Green defending. It's good. 9 points in the game so far.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Harper against Curry. Kuminga screen on Porter. Here's Thompson, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
And Curry has it in the corner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 9 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is Simmons at his best. When this kid is attacking the rim, he is tough to contain.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number 1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Hart, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Oubre is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Simons in for Curry.
When Jordan Poole is dialed in, particularly on the offensive end of the floor, he can be a real problem. The issue has always been consistency.
And you think of the different styles of play. Tim is the one that you prefer watching.
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. It's deflected. Vassell, right side. Knocked away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Outside, Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And he is having an unbelievable game from three-point range. How long can he keep this up?
Here's Harper. And again, unable to change momentum here. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Poole. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Here's Embiid off target at the rim. And Simons has got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. And Green slams it in.
Oh, look at the hustle there from Draymond, leaving it all on the floor.
Last game for Seattle, they picked up the W against the Mavericks. Embiid the screen. And Thompson gets it to go. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Poole. He has 7. And Seattle making a change here. Castle's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Heald's checked in. Thompson passes to Oubre. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And Thompson kicks to Vassell. Here's Castle. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lobbed up there for Green. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And there's something about Draymond Green's energy. He's got a lot of life to him.
Here's Castle. Stats on him. He's averaging 9 points a game.
Oh, man!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Embiid inside, working on Green.
If Embiid gets the ball anywhere close to the hoop, it's an automatic dunk.
Pass to Green. Hield outside. Over Castle. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight. Now Embiid by Green. Embiid against Green. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, listen, if Embiid gets the ball that close to the rim, it is over. You have to deny position.
Hield, the pass to Green. Good D by Embiid. Seattle has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
A little bit of showing off there from Embiid.
50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here's Poole. 7 points in the game. Got a piece of it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Posted up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Poole against Vassell. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Green. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Vassell. Ball's knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left here in the second. Embiid from outside. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Seattle ahead, up by 3. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple... quarters are similar to the first. This one could go down to the last possession. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Seattle leading by 3. They've got Castle. Thompson is out there with Durant. And it's Thompson. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Durant. KD draws the double. Fires for 3. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 6 points.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Seattle. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot, even when the pressure is on.
The Warriors have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career. In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial to that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA players.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there, reclining fully right next to you.
And good take from the tough-nosed Green there. He understands when to look to score.
Outside Durant. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And Thompson kicks to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, Castle with it. Over Curry. Castle misses.
This is definitely not how they envision starting the second half.
That's to Curry. Outside, Kuminga. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Seattle. They lead by 1. Took him no time at all on that one. 11 points in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Now here's Kuminga. Averaging around 27.5 points a game. One of the best in the league. Curry shot is off.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Green. And it's sent back by KD.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Defended by Drummond. Now Kevin Durant. There's the triple from Durant.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's Curry. Rebounded by Castle. Seattle leading by 6. Outside Durant. Off target from 3-point range.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Curry finds Thompson. Now here's Kuminga. He's covered by Thompson. A shake. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with that vertical, Kuminga can really do some damage around the basket.
The Warriors have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. The first one falls.
Well, there was a little bit of a learning curve for Jonathan Kuminga coming into this league. The athleticism was always there, and now his skills have come a long way.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Bonus check in, and it's Michael Porter in for Thompson. Here's Castle. KD a screen on Kirk. To the middle, here's Durant, and KD throws it down.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Warriors trail by 6. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Front pass the arc. And the Warriors miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last 2 seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Kevin, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much.
Yeah, Klay Thompson right now, so potent and difficult to contain for the defense. This guy can flat out go off on any given night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Seattle.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And they have found plenty of opportunity to put it on the deck and take it to the hoop. Very aggressive in that area.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And Simmons is checked in for Seattle.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Curry passes to Green. And Thompson kicks to Kuminga. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
And Kuminga has put a lot of work in on that shot. It's good to see him knock it down from deep.
Now here's Thompson. 6 points for him. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And play stops. Whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pools checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Porter against Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
The Warriors have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Seattle leading by 3. Outside Porter. Here's Castle. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 3 from Poole. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Here's Curry. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. 6 to shoot. Curry gets it to go inside.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Simmons against Kuminga. And that one's good. Simmons got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed. Stephen Curry.
When it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can keep tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one. Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponent.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Curry nails the triple.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Here's Embiid. And Curry pulls it down. The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. They grabbed their own miss. Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Bosh, a screen on Curry. Porter passes to Bosh. Thompson from long range. Bosh grabs the miss. And here's Bosh bringing it up for Seattle. Porter inside. Guarded by Curry. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Oh, enthusiastic jam there by the rookie. Bosh letting them know he can do it all.
Curry with it. He's got 16. Poole finds Curry. Drummond with a screen on Porter. Here's Curry with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. Seattle has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And Porter, here we go. From downtown, that's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Porter's got it all tied up now for Seattle. Here's Curry. 19 points in the game. Puts up a 3. Curry with a 3 at the other end.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket to long range.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul.
After a solid first half, he's now forcing things and getting a little careless with the ball.
Seattle calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of other games. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
No adjustments made by the other team, and
they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've created, pushing it every chance they get. So much easier to score when you get early looks.
Here's Simons after the basket by Seattle. Pass to Poole. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid.
Well, Poole is a proven scorer, and he knows how to get himself to the line.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Embiid with the screen on Simon. Puts the move on, and the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, he just knows exactly how to run that screen. Good stuff there from Embiid.
Poole outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Vassell. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
I just like the commitment from Porter Jr., refusing to let the D get the better of him.
Kuminga the pass to Valanciunas. And here's Poole for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Poole's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too... Put it down hard! Watch out below. Woo!
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
And Valanciunas kicks to Poole.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Embiid with the screen on Simon. Porter dishes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Poole, no good.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Seattle calls timeout. Simons against Porter.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Outside, KD. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. 1 second left. The shot, no good. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Warriors lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of... Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Get there, the ball's moving.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that's... Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Jordan Poole, Kelly Oubre out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oubre pulls it in. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Poole. Down low, Harper with the steal. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And 5 turnovers here. He set his team back on the offensive end.
The Warriors shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Yeah, Green likes to get right to the hoop if he can, and this guy can move when he's on the attack.
Here's Harper driving to the basket.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Outside, Simon. Green with a screen on Vassell. Thompson against Vassell. Shot clock at 3. Thompson misses. Seattle trails by 4. Here's Harper. And Harper steams it in.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Here's Simon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One thing is certain about Anthony Simons, the guy is a pure scorer.
Well, it comes so naturally to him. He's got a great handle, and he can get his shot off whenever he wants. Plus, he's got limitless range. Well, this league has so many great guards. At times, Anthony Simons flies a little bit under the radar, but he's still very, very young, and his ability to score is going to keep him on the radar.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Green with a screen for Simon. And Green slams it in.
Well, Simons has become a guy that defenses really focus on as a scorer, and that will open up the door for his assist.
Here's Harper. The kick out to Porter. A rebound by Simons. Warriors leading by 3. Floats it up there for Poole. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Thompson passes to Simons. Back to Thompson. Thompson hammers it down.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Here's Porter driving inside. Can't convert the two-handed jam. And Thompson throws it down.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And they've got a lot of momentum right now, trying to close this thing out.
Seattle calls timeout. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Seattle. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Warriors. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Embiid. Embiid owns the lane.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Poole with no one around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Embiid. And here is Vassell. And they double up Embiid. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. Oubre passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Oubre with it, guarded now by Durant. Got that one up quick. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Seattle, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Three-pointer. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Here's Embiid, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Takes a 3, And again, Seattle with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Poole kicks to Green. On the arc. Offensive rebound.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Thompson. Back to Curry. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
That's the basket. Is 8th from the field, 8 of 14. Warriors leading by 6. Poole outside. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul. Castle's checked in for Vassell. And the Warriors also making a change. Thompson, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Curry against Castle. Going inside, and he makes good on the layup.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Poole bounce pass. Drummond working against Embiid. Curry from deep three-point land. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Harper. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson from long range. Rebounded by Castle. Seattle trails by 7. Harper up top. Castle on the wing. A floater. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Drummond. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Seattle has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. And yes, it's good.
And look at Embiid getting down the floor. That is impressive.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And Seattle making a change here. Bonus checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Green's checked in. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 5-point game.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Embiid with the screen on top. Harper the pass to Durant. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Yeah, he needs to settle down a little bit. You don't want to leave this game because of foul trouble.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they'll keep possession. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And this is who Drummond can be. An offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking. All the officials are all over that foul.
4th team foul.
First one falls for Thompson. He's checked in for Seattle. And so Castle nails them both. Warriors leading by 9. Curry dishes to Green. Drummond working against Embiid. And Drummond kicks to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Puts the move on. And the crafty layup. Good.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Embiid with the screen on Thompson. Here's Durant. The long shot, no good. Now Curry. Kuminga. He's off from 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Takes it inside.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Curry looking around. Embiid with the rebound.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Jonathan Kuminga. Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Thompson nails both of them. The Warriors shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. Coming in the post, Embiid's there. Now Green.
And you know, Green's impact isn't always felt in his scoring, but tonight his points are having a massive impact.
Durant fires, knocks down the 3.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Now Green. 9 feet out. Embiid with the rebound.
Well, that's 2 good players going at each other.
Whoa! He flew in there.
Wow!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Green inside. Can't get it.
Well, he just wanted the ball more than anybody else. That's a great rebound.
Thompson outside and stolen by Drummond. Stolen by Thompson. Embiid. Oh, what a play inside.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Now Green.
And Green showing you he's been here before, rising to the moment.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Curry. Thompson outside. Now Curry. And stolen by Thompson. Here we go. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, if you want to seal the deal, that's the way to do it.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Second foul.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valuable.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable.